as an artist, there has to come a point where you start creating from love of the art instead of fear of not being who you're called to be and living up to your potential. I say that because this is a trap that I fall into. It's a trap that I see a lot of artists fall into. And we tend to play this, we tend to go on this art roller coaster where one day we're super excited about our art. And then the next day we're like, should we even be an artist? And then the next day you do something, you do a sketch and you're like, oh man, I'm actually really good at this thing. And then the next day, and it's just like this up and down, back and forth roller coaster of should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I. And I want to tell you, you're doing that because you're focused on lack, you're focused on fear, and you're too focused on what's not happening with your art. And you need to be focused on continuing to be in love with your art and continuing to appreciate not only your art, but art in general, and to appreciate your contribution to the art world as well. And just honestly, just loving the process of creating the art, period. I see so many people that will stop doing this thing that they're so good at. And I'm talking to myself too, guys. So don't think I'm just talking to you and I'm just like, I got this thing figured out. Like, this also goes for me. Like, I have a lot of times where I look at my art and I'm like, damn, that's really good. And then some days I'm like, damn, I really suck. And I want to quit. And it's only because I'm so focused on the numbers. I'm so focused on how many likes I'm getting, how many people are watching my video, how many subscribers do I have to YouTube, how many validation sources do I have coming in right now, and does it justify doing the work to get this number? That's really what it comes down to. It's just you saying, does the work that I just did equal or have a greater value than the justification from the uh, external validations that I received from this? Does that make sense? So, if that's something you're having trouble with, what's deeper is that you don't actually love what you're doing. You don't actually love the art that you're creating. You just want the response from the art that you're creating. You gotta get to a point where you care less about the responses and you care more about the actual art that you're creating. When you get to a point where the responses don't matter, one, what'll happen is that you'll start getting the responses that you want, but also you'll get off of this roller coaster of should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I, and you'll stop trying to be validated by these followers and subscribers and external sources, like I said before. I think a lot of this comes from, I'm not like a therapist right now. A lot of this is just childhood, probably childhood traumas or childhood issues that we all have had growing up with parents or whatever. But at the end of the day, as an adult, it's time to get over that crap. uh, we shouldn't be making art for validation of our own self-worth. We should be making our art simply because we just love to create it, and it's a way of expressing ourselves, our thoughts, our being, right? Your art is just a manifestation of the things that you think about. So is everything else in your life. And so when you are creating this stuff and you're presenting yourself and then you want to quit, it's just saying that you don't actually value yourself as much as you probably should. And again, I know I'm beating a dead horse at this point, but like I said before, I really just wanted to take a second to say, like, It's time to stop doing that crap. It's time to create our art and love the art and then post it. Not love what we drew necessarily. Like that should happen too, but I understand as artists we're gonna hate our art because we're our own worst critics. But you should just be in love with the process of creating the art, period. Like you should just want to create, and that should never go away. And don't let followers or the lack of followers stop you from doing that, because it only gets worse from here. Like if you do go, let's say you do go and you create this one piece of art and it ends up blowing up and you get 100,000 followers and you were validated, but you hate the art, and now you're stuck in this process where now you have to create and you have to not only create, but you have to create the stuff that the people like. But what if you don't even like it? Then you're really stuck. You gotta go and create a bunch of crap that no one likes. I mean that everyone likes, but you hate. And then now you're in this new prison that you've created for yourself, trying to validate these people that you don't even know. And so don't get stuck in the cycle, guys. We all fall into it. We all want to quit sometimes, but it's only because we forgot why we started in the first place. And we started because we actually love to create art. We actually love the process of creating art, and we're not doing it for followers. It just so happens that we get followers because we make good art, and that's how we should.